everyone, and welcome back to Art with Miss Choate. Today we are going to be playing with some paint and how we can kind of move it on paper or canvas. So for this we're going to need some kind of liquidy paint. Acrylic would be best, and something to scrape it across our paper with. So either like a piece of cardboard, a piece of plastic, and we're going to play with how we can use different kind of supplies around our house as tools. So let's go grab some things and get started. So today we're going to be playing with moving around some acrylic paint. Now if you don't have acrylic, you can also use watercolor, or you can do the same thing with taking markers and putting them on a plastic lid and adding water to it so you can kind of make a sort of paint. So we're going to be doing drops of paint on this paper, and we're going to be scraping it down, and then we can turn it into anything we want. So it's a pretty simple concept, but I do want you to think about how you arrange your dots, the colors you pick. So I'm doing a couple shades of green. Now you can mix your own shades before you put them down. Make sure you mix up your paint. And you want to keep the dots mostly up towards the top. And you want to keep in mind having a focal point. You also want to think about how these colors will blend together. Once you have all your paint out, you're going to take a piece of plastic and we're going to slide it down. I would recommend holding on to whatever the top is going to be, and we slide. Now I wouldn't recommend going twice because you don't want the colors to blend too much. So that's one. Now I do have a bunch of paint left on the plastic, so I could put it down and go again if you liked the colors. And if you think you're done, because now it's very muddy, I'm going to wipe this off with a paper towel and try again. This time I'm going to do a larger piece of paper, and I'm going to do multiple swipes. So you could use either a piece of plastic that's the width of your page, so you do it once, or you could do it a few times, but you might need a few pieces of plastic. Now I want you to think every time you do it, what are things you like about it and what are things you could do better? For instance, I like some of the paint colors I did. I like how they blend together, but I think I need to do less paint. So I want you to always think about what you did the first time and how we can improve on it for the next time. Once you're happy with it, we're going to slide. Remember, hold on to the top. Clean off. Now you could decide if you want to go the opposite direction for some, add more. I still have the amount left here, which I was using on extra little pieces of paper. You could even decide if you wanted, maybe I want more on this one, I think. I'm gonna move this one aside because I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm gonna go right here. or maybe the opposite direction. And sometimes you go too far. Like I think it was better before and I pushed it too far, but that's okay because it's a little experimental. So now I have this one, this little piece, this one, and my last one. I think I'm happiest with my last. I really thought about where the colors were going and how I was scraping. And these were good, but I pushed them too far. So maybe we try one more time. And this one is definitely my favorite, and it's because I took my time. I thought about what I liked and what I didn't like. This time I didn't try to use that extra paint from the end of a swipe on a scratch piece of paper. I just wiped it off on a piece of paper and called it good and went for the next swipe. And I like how I focused my red over here. I focused colors in different areas, so I had a focal point when I'm done. So I hope you had fun making your abstract scratch art, scrape art, kind of color mixing as you go, because if you don't pick the right colors, it will get muddy like some of my examples that you saw. But these two I'm so happy with. They're not quite dry yet, so I better be careful with them because at the bottom they're starting to drip, so I better be careful. Let them dry for at least overnight. Okay, so I hope you had fun. Remember, give this video a thumbs up and comment below how yours went. What colors did you mix? I'd love to know. And I hope to see you next time. Subscribe. Bye, guys.